around and wait until we go live. We're excited. We got a lot of great stuff for you to see and buy tonight. So make sure you stick around until we go live. It's coming. Please stand by. Tonight's sale is going to be starting shortly, so please stick around and wait until we go live. We're excited. We got a lot of great stuff for you to see and buy tonight. So make sure you stick around until we go live. It's coming. Please stand by. Who is responsible for this? Who? Terry?
Who's responsible is you, because you're cheap.
I'm not cheap.
You are cheap.
I spent over $100,000 on this thing.
20 years ago.
Todd,
Now listen.
Todd, those frozen foods that you just gave me, I've ate better meal in prison. I had to say.
Well, I got them out of the trash. They were only there for a couple weeks. These boys just hate me. Listen, we're waiting for people to join us because we only have 22 watching now because of this issue. I guess it's Sunday afternoon or Saturday afternoon. There's not many folks. But we're up to 44. I want to introduce a bunch of imbeciles that showed up while we're waiting because this is important. The first imbecile, I'm going to walk off camera for a second. Gino, can you turn Mr. Camera this way? Because I want to show you that J.D. Dwyer, J.T., God, J.D. Dwyer brought us the famous Duck Donuts. One box just for me, and one box for him. Look at this assortment. Now, if you haven't had a duck donut, you haven't lived. It was very kind of him. This man, we're doing an Addams Family. Actually, I've known you now for 20 years?
20 years.
Yeah, he
bought my baby Pac-Man from him.
And you know what? We have a baby Pac-Man board in the sale. The rarest board of them all. Now, he's going to stay with us while we do. We're waiting for more people to join in, so we're going to start. Now, my delivery thugs, if you turn the camera this way, I have one half of the popular TNT twins. That's Timmy. And Tommy, take a look at Mr. Camera. They're delivering a Turtles.
I just want to go like this.
Don't you want a donut, Butterballs?
No, this is
Why don't you take the box
Which heart
with you?
attack are you going to have, 1 or 2?
Anyway, they're delivering 2 games now up in the mountains, like 90 minutes away.
Yes.
He's yodeling for my Everett.
He wants a belt
And of
pop
course,
when you
Terry
belly
is
pop
viewing.
little kids.
Terry is
Hanson
watching.
Hanson wants to know your name.
And that's Terrikins. And what we're going to do, I'm going to ask Frank to find us a separate computer with solid state just to do Streamlabs.
Yep.
Good. He's going to take them. And then, most important, is my beautiful cameraman, the man I'm going to marry one day.
Oh, man.
But he's already married. Actually, you have 2. How old are your kids? 8 and 10. Gino collects. You have like 15 or 20 games now? That's what I thought, yeah. And his biggest treasure is hard driving or race driving. Race driving. He actually found a working one.
It did.
Did it work when you first got it?
It did.
Uh-oh. I hit the wrong button. What happened?
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. How do I get into that?
You press the bottom left. Could you possibly call back in the next, 4 hours? We're doing an auction right now.
You have to call back.
Live. Perfect.
There it
Thank
is.
you so much. Right around 7. I'm so sorry.
Gosh.
I don't know how long it's going to be. Perfect. Awesome. I can help you then.
There it is.
Bye.
That's Gino. How long were you not on camera? gosh. What a mess. Okay. Do we have enough people on to start the auction? This is the sale.
79.
Good. We have enough. We're going to start. Now, listen. I'm so sorry for the delay, but you all know that we have 30 items, but we added 2 more items at the last minute. As a matter of fact, JT, can you verify the baby Pac-Man in the other room's running? Yep. If you could just turn it on or plug it in. And what we're going to do is we're going to roll the game in so they can see it play. That's our big board at the end. Now, if you haven't been participating before, it's very easy to make an offer. You have to be on sale.tntamusements.com. Terry, can you put the thing up? Oh, it's on the bottom. If you look on the bottom of your screen, but you see on YouTube it's not there. Terry, can you put the red banner up? Not on there. Right, yeah, on that thing. Find the red banner. Keep going down. And if you can put the banner up. Let's see. The stream banner, yes. I think that's it. No. Okay, go back up then. No, that's the strip club.
They don't see this. Okay.
We don't want the strip club up there. They were mean to me that day. Let's see. I don't see it. But go up further. Nope, it's not that. Bid site. That's it. There we are. We're never going to get this right. I'll tell you. I thought we had all. Jillian has worked with us. We lost connections. Hey, Alex, how you doing, young man? Am I too close to the mic? Okay, let me move the mic away. Thank you for telling me that. Adrian's here. I'm very sorry that this has been a mess. Okay, is the mic... and Acid Rain said it, too. No, I didn't figure out the board issue yet. I called the guy. Apparently, we got 2 boards mixed up. I called the guy. He said he didn't get his mail yet today. His scramble board. So we're working on that. Anyway, we are going to start by showing you an item. The bid number will be on the right side, left side of your screen, and it's either going to be a buy it now, where we show a price, and whoever hits the button first buys it for that price. It's going to be a best offer, where all of you will make bids, or it's going to be the right price. So whoever makes the right price is closest to it. It's actually fun, because we've pre-selected a price. Now this is a tested, working dollar bill Mars. It's a Mars bill acceptor with the stacker, and we tested it. It takes bills. It's fine. I'm pretty sure it's just ones. Well, the switch on the side says 2s and 20s. I guess to flip it, accept or reject. So maybe it takes others. I don't know. But anyway, we have a buy it now price that is unbelievably great. And in just a second, I'm going to put it up. Now, remember, if you want to buy this... Oh, gone. Okay. I didn't even get a chance to say in just a second. You turn... oh, God. Listen, Terry, are there parties tomorrow?
No.
Okay.
I already moved the stuff out of the way.
Okay, this will go in the kitchen. Okay. Our next item... Thank you, Bruno. I'm going to call you Bruno. No. Thank you.
What the hell?
Oh, God, thank you, Gino. Gino very kindly volunteered his day. The twins volunteer their time. JT wanted to stop over and see us. Well, they get paid with the delivery money. The pennies.
My volunteer days are over.
Okay. Anyway, listen.
Or I'll burn this place to the ground.
Down to the ground.
You in it.
Down to the ground. Anyway.
On my lawn chair.
You're mean to me. Don't be
I'll
mean.
watch it go.
This is a Wrestlemania Midway board. Now, I have another one later in the auction that works. This board is as clean as a whistle, at least on the top. The bottom is dusty. But Gino plugged it in. We tested it another time. The LED, the 5-volt light comes on, but nothing else does. Now, I'm going to plug it in, and we'll turn the game on. So the 5-volt light is on. But, Gino, we got nothing. right? Pardon me again. All right.
There's a flash.
Oh,
Something's happening.
is there something coming on?
It's fuzzy.
Oh,
Something's happening.
I'll let you stay.
And it went away.
is there a picture?
Not anymore. When you were
Yeah, but I heard the bong.
there was snow.
So you
Wait a
started
minute.
moving it.
Wait a minute. Put a credit on it. Just. I heard the bong.
I heard a bong to you.
Timmy, I need
There's snow again.
Oh, that's the startup snow. All right, let me turn it off and on.
like everything else around here. It doesn't work. Kick it.
Well, we heard a bong.
It's your favorite. Yong. A bong.
Well, we've had occasion where we push on one of the.
How big is your bong? I have a 3-foot one.
Well, we don't get a bong this time. Anyway, we're gonna. This is the deal.
Todd's already smoked it out.
We have a reserve at $25.
I'm sorry.
You can start bidding on this if you want this board. Okay. You know what? That's right. This screen doesn't show the bids, does it?
No, there's none.
Oh, there's no bids. Okay. So it doesn't look like there's any interest. So we started the countdown timer. Doesn't look like anybody's interested in the Wrestlemania. And there's no bongs. It looks like it is going unsold. Not even $25. Let's just take that to the recycler.
This is right price.
Okay. We're up to the right price. And where are they? All right, I'll find them.
Are we taking this with us or corn avoider? I think
We have a package
we have to do a pickup
of 6 boards. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th board. Let me get the 6th board. It was here. I pulled it out.
Did you take all the balls out of it all?
I think the 6th board is fumbling around over here. Anyway, we're going to offer you a flat price. We have a pre-selected price that you're gonna make. We already have figured out. Now you can start making bids for the 6 boards. I know you want to see what they are, and so do I actually. I'm trying to find the 6th board. I pulled the darn thing out. Here it is. Now now they're not. 2 of them are not listed. This is a Mr. Deuce Castle.
Oh, really?
Now, here's the deal. If you can zoom in, the board doesn't work, and here's why. The tops of these 2 chips. All right, now, go in the front, Gino, and spin the knob. Yeah, that little knob. There we are. Now spin Mr. Knob. Good, now everything will be focused. Do you see these chips? The tops of them are missing. Now, I don't know whether they blew off or they fell off. I have to tell you a story of one of my servicemen, Robbie, who we went and serviced a Kroll. It was in a hot laundromat someplace. It was like a little variety store. Game didn't work. And Rob found that all the ROMs, the tops blew off. The power supply went high and it blew the board sky high. And this dear man thought he could fix it. He got some duct tape, and he laid the tops of the ROMs back on and put a big fat piece of duct tape on it, thinking it would work. No. Bless his heart. But anyway, that's board 1. Board 2 is... What is this? It's called One Ball Shootout. It is dead. Oh, Terry, your hand. Can you tell me show me what the price? It doesn't show on my page what the total price is. Okay. It's actually 10 more than that.
Okay.
Okay. That one. Okay. Board number 3 is all. You know what? I don't think this is dead. Let me see what this does. Is the game? Yeah. Does anything come on the screen?
Is it on?
Yeah. The light is on. The sound light is flashing, and the power light's on.
No video.
But there's nothing.
Just flickering.
Yeah, it's just flickering. Okay, this is actually the last of the old Golden Tees. It's Golden Tee 2K 2000. Okay, there's nothing. Everything's on the board. All right, next board is another rare one. Final Blow. It's actually not too rare. This is Final Blow, and he wrote dead on it. Let's just make sure. Remember when we did this and the darn thing? Oh, you know what? I think it. You know what it does? It shorts out the power supply. That could be a shorted capacitor. All right. So that's Final Blow. Yeah, blow. Final Blow. Okay.
One is this, right?
Huh? No. For the 6 boards.
This, all of them. How much more? More.
Oh. Here, let me write it.
I was gonna say that's.
No. It didn't get recorded right.
Gotcha.
Okay, now, next board is Operation Wolf. The board is unpissed on. This was laying in the bottom, and then the rats would piss on it. I noticed the capacitor on the top board is broken, but it should power up. Oh, that would be great if I thought I had the board. Let me see. We're going to test it again. Here's the right one. Thank you. This is by the way, these are connectors you can get from Mike's Arcade PCB Junkie. He's in Canada. Wonderful. God, he makes real rare ones. And Arcade Shop. They're making these wonderful boards. So then we can show you that they work right in front of you. I don't know. Did this come on? Is it?
White screen.
Got a wait screen. That's not good. All right, let's flip it. I always retry it. I know there's nothing missing from the board, but remember, these boards are coming from a repair shop, and usually end up in the repair shop for a good reason. But we had an Operation Wolf board, I guess 3 or 4 sales ago, that worked. A lot of these boards are turning out to be working. Okay, so we got a white screen on this baby. Okay? We're almost done. We have another Tato board, and let's see if this one proves me wrong. And this is a big event golf. I heard sound on that. JT. Oh yeah. Just push the credit button, or JT could do it too.
No video.
No video.
I thought we'd hear sound. Anyway, there it is. Well, we hear sound, but anyway, there it is. Now, here's the deal. You've been putting prices. Everybody's putting prices. All right. Whoever, Terry's going to show you the price in a second, but look at all the prices. Adrian put in 5, and the high bid is Todd Rocks. Jillian's program puts them in price order, and she also, I think, adjusted the program, so if you put in somebody else's price, it doesn't let you.
10 seconds.
So we have 10 seconds, and you're going to all see somebody is winning this. I can tell you somebody's winning. You have to guess the price right on or immediately above it. And here's the winner. Anthony won it. Anthony got the 6 boards for 1 1/4. Thank you, Gino. Thank you very much. Now, did you see? I could have taken. Oh, so what did somebody offer? 7,600.
That was Tim.
Timmy, I'll kill him later. Anyway, but you see, isn't that fun? That's kind of fun, isn't it? Oh God, I'm hated. Anyway, let's see. What movie? Oh, you know what? I haven't been looking at the screen. I'm so sorry. I've been beside myself today. We had packages get shipped. UPS lost 2 packages on me. I haven't had that happen before. This is Double Dragon 2. Now, this is a bid. The game works. Now, how about if we get that young man right there? Do you want to play it?
Sure,
Are you good at Double Dragon?
No.
Well,
No.
I never liked it, actually. There we go. So I may have to turn the volume down a little bit. Well, it starts out just like the old one. The object is to kill and destroy. And I like it. Now, Mosey is the high bid at 100, so you have to bid in $5 increments. So whoever puts the next bid in goes. Did we make a typo? Steve Pitbull said, did he get the high bid? No, because, see, that's the beauty of it. You can have fun and put high bids in. You just won't win them. Well, actually, I may purposely put a high bid on something. Okay, Clyde Fitch is now the new high bidder. Now, we have a 20-second countdown. If you're just joining us now, we have 102 people watching. If you're just joining us, you have to be on the sale.tntamusements.com site to make offers. It's easy to register.
God. They just shipped it to me not too long ago. I forgot something for you.
He got something from me.
Here's your mask. It was a 2 for $3 deal.
Nice.
How's that?
ZZ Top, here we come.
I like it.
Hey, now you can use one as
Isn't
a
he
hairpiece,
nice?
too.
I'm giving him my own, and I even have it on right. I could have put it on my head. See, this I could use this
Make
for that.
bangs. Now you can have bangs.
I put this.
It's a hairpiece.
Anyway, Count Hologram is the high bidder,
Oh, sweet.
and we are
Hey,
going to start the
Todd.
countdown.
Other than them masks, do you have any of the other ones? I need one.
No, you can
Yes.
use my stern.
I'll use your stern.
Just use my stern.
You who?
I have a stern one. You can use.
Okay.
See ya.
Okay. Thank you guys. We'll
I'll
see
call you
them.
about that other delivery whenever we're done.
You got it. Okay. Somebody just Clyde. Oh, I got the mic too close. Clyde Fitch just jumped in. When somebody makes a new high bid, the count resets at 20 seconds. I think 20 seconds is ideal, and I think it's the perfect bid. And Clyde has won this board. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. The last second.
The beat down.
The last second. Sub-Scorpion grabbed it. Are you watching too?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw you carrying that. I'm thinking, what the hell's that? Is that a book? JT's watching on his tablet, one of those big ones. Actually, that's bigger than most.
Yeah.
That's a big tablet. Okay, Mosey is now the high bidder. There's only 3 seconds to go, guys. You just won it. Mosey, the high bidder. Thank you, sir.
Is that the whole
Okay.
thing that's going?
No. Now, I'm going to explain this. I got some splated to do. This is a system, CPS2. Capcom's, I think, their crowning achievement. Because they put everything in this box, and you could change games. Even came with a fan. Now, there's 2 parts to this. The top part is what we're selling now. The bottom part, we're going to be selling in the auction right after this. So number 5, Joker Goblin is bidding on this top cartridge box. Now, here's the problem. The box has a crack in it, but it works perfect. Okay, the box does work. As a matter of fact, I was going to look and see, because a lot of people want to know if anybody opened it. I'm going to swing this open. Tim is now the high bid. Oh, Tim, Gino is here, and you have his cable. I sent it to you. I sent him the wrong Street Fighter board. I did find another Hyper Fighting for Gino, but I just need that cable back at some point before Gino has me killed. Anyway, I'm going to take this apart so you can see. Wow! I'm going to take this apart so you can... No! No! I could have been killed. People like that.
The sticker on the side, right?
Caution, Capcom will not... No, I guess it's sealed. Yes, the seals are there. Yeah, there's 2. Look. The seals are intact. Seal 1. So nobody's opened the box, and seal 2. I have to move it down. This one here. The 2 seals are intact. So, but your plastic box is broken. You take it apart and push it back out. Snap it back out. It should be fine. So, this is the other part we'll be selling in the next sale. So we're going to show you that they both work. Now, I thought we tested it in this one. We actually have a game in the back that we're going to be selling. It's a really awful conversion to this game in a 19-inch cabinet. And we tested it on that. We get sound on this machine. It runs through the JAMA, but this has the ability to go in the... Do you know what they call that other system? No? Okay. So, let me lower the sound a little. Down. Here we are. Could you play it for us? This has the ability of you're able to plug in the stereo sound. Right now it's playing mono through one speaker, but this has the RCA jacks to bring it out sideways. Did I just reset it?
It's time to start.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sparkling.
It's sparkling. Okay. Anyway, Tim has offered $175. Now remember, this is Marvel Superheroes. That's what this is. It's just the original, and it has the cracked case. But it's sealed and non-opened. And Terry is going to start the countdown. So we got 18 seconds. If anybody wants to jump in, this is where to go. Gert's here from Holland. See, we're running this at an earlier time slot because our overseas folks can finally watch it without being bleary-eyed early in the morning. Alex has jumped in, and Haywood has jumped in, and excuse me, at the high bid of 200. The countdown's almost done. Steve Pitbull is not bidding, I see. Uh-oh, Tim has jumped in. I'm going to need my orange juice. Wait a minute. I have this here. I got to get something in the old throat. Tim is now the high bid at 205. There's 2 seconds to go. And it looks like Tim. Timmy, thank you. You're the high bidder. Now.
Good win.
He did. You got it. Thank you, sir. Now we are going to start the bottom board. Now that has a reserve of $50. Okay, well, Play Ying already bid 60. This is the bottom, the gray part, and the fan works. I have one more bottom left, but the fan doesn't work. So you're going to get this one with a working fan. Gino is at 90. Sounds like Gino wants it, but Al Warner has jumped in at 100.
Holy.
At $100. I think it's your Al. Al and I both collect 16mm films now, don't we, Al? And it's good stuff. Is Delusional here? Yes. Oh, we got a lot of our regulars are here. It looks like we're up to 119 views. We were trying this 3 o'clock slot, and it looks like we're below our views that we did at the other time. Remember we had the other slide? Oh, did Tim win? Tim, you were the winner, young man.
No timer.
No timer.
Oh, you didn't do the timer. I'm sorry.
Still bidding hard.
Okay. All right, start the timer. That's what we want to say. We're starting the timer. Tim is the high bid. Well, Tim won the top, right? So if he wins the bottom, I won't have to take the boards apart. And I'm going to throw in the clips. I'll throw in the clips. The clips will be thrown in. So this was such a great system. Let me tell you something. The best system, of course, was Play Choice. We made a lot of money with Play Choice. That was the best system. The Neo Geo was a great system. And this was a great system. They were all great systems. The only system that sucked eggs was the Super System, Nintendo's big flop. And I think it flopped because they just didn't have any games. They lost interest in designing good games. What? They only had 5 games or maybe 6. It was a disaster. And then they sold their remaining stock to a company, make money while you sleep, and they sold it to unsuspecting slobs that bought these super systems thinking they would be rich. And then, of course, when they discovered the game was only making $30 a week, they realized that they lost everything.
Tim, I just dropped it.
Excuse me again. I think I'm going to need the orange juice.
Buy it now.
I did get this here. Todd Monroe emailed me, and he said, everything arrived safe and sound yesterday here in Canada. He won last week's Donkey Kong monitor bezel and control panel overnight. Thanks so much. Also, my son Theo really loved the Walter Day trading card of you. He knew who Walter Day was, and of course he loved his Donkey Kong bezel and control panel overnight. So thank you very much. I'm glad he did. Now, are you a pinball man? I have a great deal for you because this is a instant sale, right, honey?
Buy it now.
Oh, buy it now. This is a buy it now. That means we're going to put up a price you won't believe. To buy all 7, these are System 1 Gottlieb logic boards. They are parts boards. At this point, they're parts boards. Somebody has been nicely, cleanly sucking the spider chips off of them. So there's 3 spider chips missing from the first board. Everything else seems there. There's a couple of the smaller 7402s that are missing. This one has more chips sucked off. Okay, that's board 2. There's 7 boards in the package. All right, this board only has 2 chips sucked off, and they're those miserable spider chips. Rockwell really threw us for a loop on them. Creeps. This one has, oh gosh, the same 2. You know, if you plugged a Gottlieb game in, if you shorted the switch line to, let's say, the light bulb circuit, when you were underneath there with your crowbar making adjustments, you would blow out the spider chip. Bad news. Now this board, pardon?
You didn't socket those, right?
This is nice and clean. This board's clean, but the spider chip's been sucked out. All right. Next one. 2 spider chips sucked out. Nice and clean. They use a solder station. And the last one has 4 chips. Anyway, there's 7. But when you see this price, you're going to be in shock. All 7 boards for this price of $70. That's $10 a board. And look at the people rocketing to hit the buy it now button. You need to hit the buy it now button. Somebody wants to buy these miserable boards from me. Oh, Adam, thank you very much for the donation. $7.42, Adam, in Australia. We started late, Adam. Terry, start the countdown timer. There's absolutely no interest in these boards. Oh, wait a minute. Todd Rocks bought it. It's done. We didn't even have to start the countdown timer. Thank you, sir. Thanks, Todd. So,
Buy it now.
okay, this is a buy it now. These seem to be popular. We've had these at all 24 of my best offer sales. All 24. We have 10 working, tested coin mechanisms, 25-cent mechanisms. I got a boatload that don't work, but I'm not selling them. I'm offering you working ones. And poor Walt, oh God, he goes nuts. I said, Walt, I need another 10. Yeah, I know. So in this case, these are clean, and all of them have 2 titties on them on the side. They will mount in any black door, coin door. If you put it in a bally door, these are the ones that have the red push buttons. If you put them in a bally door, you have to add 2 more titties. So there's, let's see, how many metal? We have 6 all metal. Some of them are the last models with the cutters. They're actually very clean. Oops, 6. We have 2 black plastic. Well, actually, they're metal, and then they have the black plastic insert. And the last 2, I like these the most. They're as light as a feather. They're the tan ones. They work great. You can wash them with soap and water, and you get all the gunk and goo out of them. We made sure the squeeze tits are here. See, these are called squeeze tits. You squeeze them, just like you squeeze tits, I guess. And then you open this hors d'oeuvre up like that. See? See, isn't that nice? They come apart. You can clean them really nice. So, here's the deal. It's a buy it now. That means that when I put the price up on the telescreen, when Terry does, whoever hits the button, gone. I didn't even get a chance to finish a sentence, Terry. Thank you very much. Kevin has purchased them. Isn't now, by the way, with shipping, wait until I get everything done. I'm going to give you a price. Now, if this is all he buys, I can put them in a flat rate box for $14 and ship it anywhere in the country. We do ship overseas. It seems that the cheapest way is the United States Postal Service. Anything over 4 pounds has to ship priority mail, unfortunately. Terry, is our other mic on too so we can hear the boys?
I don't know what it is.
Do you see the floor? Oh, right in front of me. Okay. I'll point it that direction. Uh-oh. Oh, Terry, that may be the 5 o'clock party?
Press call 1.
Pardon?
Do I press call 1 to answer it?
Yes.
Come on in.
And then hit flash. Did you hit the flash button?
No.
Oh, well, you didn't let them in. They're not going to be happy. I think it's too late. Can you go and let them in? I think, Terry, that maybe do we have a 4? It's 4 or 4:30. I don't remember. We started our parties back up again, guys, but they're few and far between. This one's a small group if it really is a party. And I was hoping Kurt would come in and help
Did you see
today.
the donation?
Arcade Chaos, $2. Thank you very much, sir. And we got an earlier donation too. We really appreciate it. It's very kind of you to help us out. Frank is still he was here earlier. He's doing outside service. He's doing outside service. Anyway, Joker Goblin has made an offer on Knuckle Bash. I never heard of this game. Did you guys ever hear of Knuckle Bash?
Never heard it.
I said, what the heck is this? It's made by the infamous Toplin Corporation. And I said, do you think this thing will work? It runs on the 68,000. What was trivia? What was the very first arcade game in the world that ran on a 68,000? That's this big ass chip right here. You know what it was? I'll give you one hint. First of all, the game is remarkable. Second, it's the only game. I think it's the only game. No. Soul Edge does it. So this game in 1983 did it, and then they waited until Soul Edge, Namco Soul Edge, and did it again. The instant replay. I don't think they did instant replays on anything else. So the 68,000 could process that on Food Fight. Wow. Food Fight was the first game with a 68,000. And that was actually good, but boy, that control was a pain in the neck. Figuring it out. Once you got the hang of it, it was actually pretty good. Anyway, is the picture loading? It is loading. So this is Knuckle Bash. I've never seen one. I never played one. And I guess it's loading now, right? I see a loading screen. We haven't seen Polybius either. So I have a Polybius next door.
I gave them their receipt.
Good.
It was paid in full.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, they're paid in full. How many people did they have, honey?
They're just there. Just them two.
Just 2 people?
Just for right now.
Do you want to leave? Maybe we should leave the door open in case there's a problem.
Do you want? I told them to come right back there.
Okay, well, we could. Okay.
Wow.
What? Now, look at this. I guess you're driving that?
It's Elvis and mariachi.
I'll turn the volume up.
That's the big new guy.
It's Elvis?
Impersonator. The buttons are matched.
Well, yeah, the buttons suck. All right. We of all games, we picked this stupid game because the cabinet's little. Yes, Kurt didn't get up today. I tried calling him 2 or 3 times. He didn't come back last night.
Timer?
Yeah, start the timer. AM Strict is the high bidder. The timer is counting down. Remember, it's 20 seconds. 20 seconds of pure joy. Double Aaron is the high bidder. Aaron, you'll have another reason to come and visit us. Yes, Aaron came down. Count hologram. You can still come, Aaron. Anybody is welcome to come and join us. We'd love to have you here if you want to come and hang out with us. JT's hanging out. Gino has come down to hang out, which is really nice. You'll notice if you're just joining us that the counter resets as soon as somebody puts a bid in. Your bid has to be in $5 increments for people just joining us. We're still at 122 viewers, so we're running less than the other show, aren't we, Terry?
Yeah.
I think we had like 150.
Yeah.
So we were trying to decide whether we do it again at 3 and let our overseas people do it.
Sold.
Sold. Okay, it is sold. And Double Aaron, or our Aaron, is the bidder. And that means you have to come back and see us. By the way, it comes with this board. This is not a JAMA adapter. This is a filter board that's supposed to make the game run better. Who knows? But Aaron's getting that with it. Now, this is the most amount of buttons we've ever offered at one time. And I have a price that's going to make tears run down your cheeks. There are 60 of them. All right, you have to guess. We have 6 different colors and different lengths. I'm going to show you. There's 10 of each color. And that's what I asked them to give me. So let me see if these idiots got them right. I'm just kidding. Bruce came down and helped us. He comes during the week. There is 10 green, clear, long. And then that means if you put a light bulb behind it, they'll light up. It's kind of neat. So I'm just trying to make sure we have the different colors. So there's 10 long white. These are beautiful buttons. These were manufactured in the old days. These were in the 80s. There's 10 short orange. There's 10 long yellow. There's 10 long black. There's 10 long or short green. And then the clear ones. There's 10. See, you can't, if you put a light behind it, this green does glow. It's like a jewel. You'd have to put a good LED behind it. Or if you put a 44 in, you'll see it, but not really good. Anyway, everybody's been putting prices in. There's 60 buttons. Now, if somebody is right on the price, huh? Right.
Okay, okay.
So, if somebody doesn't put enough in, I don't know if Jillian wrote the program that way. But anyway, if somebody, whoever hits it right on wins it. If somebody's $5 over
Timer.
or $10 over, somebody will win it. You can change your bid at any time, of course, but once somebody is locked in, Jillian wrote the program so that you can't bid the same amount. Although I see 2 people with the same amount. I see. But the countdown's on, and guess who won? Here's the winner. It's Todd Rocks, $85. Thank you, Todd. You won it.
The first person to put the number in would get it.
Is that what it is, the
Yes.
first person? Okay. Thank you, sir.
Restate that because they can't hear me that well.
Oh, why not? Could you? Yeah, could you just, Terry? Do you want to make room for this mic so everybody can hear everybody? So even if JT says something, it's something important,
Fire
right,
sale.
JT?
Yes.
You know what? Hey, Gino, leave the door open so we don't keep hearing it, because we have to go back and forth.
Well,
Now
'cause
pull the door open.
music's playing though.
Should I just like keep it
Oh,
That's-
no, the
that's
music's
what I'm
playing,
saying.
the record player.
Yeah.
Did they put a record on?
No,
did
I
you?
don't think so. You could turn it off.
Yeah, why don't you reach behind the jukebox and turn the switch off? Otherwise, the copyright will screw me all up. It's on your side. At the bottom, there's a toggle switch. Anyway, now here's the deal with Aerobotto. Kurt went upstairs. He found one Aerobotto missing one of these ROMs. Then he found this one where all the ROMs are intact. The board is absolutely in perfect order.
Nice in the back.
Yes, there's nothing missing. There's no scrapes. There's no parts missing. It was in a box marked Williams Aerobotto. And the other board has missing a chip. I have no way to test it. Nobody makes this connector. The first 3 lugs are ground. The next lug is 5 volts. And then I remember looking. I tried to find anything that would fit the darn thing. Nobody makes an Aerobotto. Now, here's the really funny thing, though. Gino, right in front of Terry's keyboard, there's an edge connector with wires on it.
Oh, it's in the.
Oh,
it's in
did
the
you move it?
Wooden table on the wooden table.
Oh, okay, she
The
moved
right-
it.
To the right, like in when you go in the
We found the
Past the
edge
blue door?
connector. Go through
Go
the
the
blue
kitchen?
door.
the kitchen.
Yeah. We found an edge
Blue door,
connector
the wooden
with
table.
wires
right?
in it. So some person, I guess, cut the harness out. But anyway, I have no way to test this. All I can tell you is it's clean.
Oh.
And we didn't move any chips or anything. Everything was on the board. Brad has the high bid of $75. Somebody said, did you ever play Air? I don't remember the game. I mean, it came out in '84. No, it's a little edge connector with wires. It's like a black edge connector. I swear it was sitting right there next to the.
Only going K loud and loud.
No. It's all right. It's all right. I was just going to show them it.
Well, maybe have a picture of the
But anyway, the gameplay is it's unique. Do you have a video? I didn't even think of that, doing a video, what it looks
This?
like.
Wait,
No, that's a jukebox needle.
is it on like a?
It's an
Oh.
edge connector.
Is that
That's it.
Oh.
All right.
That's called an edge connector. This was plugged into it. So, and the speaker, believe it or not, is all the way at the end. It's an odd arrangement. Anyway, that was plugged into the end of it.
Brad's on it.
Brad has got the high bid. Countdown has started. I hope it works. By the way, this was in my collection of boards, not Joe's. I've had this, a Williams game. I've had this board for 25 years. I swear to God, it's been in that box for 25 years. So maybe it'll work. The nice thing I like about it, Gino, swing it and zoom in on this label. We got 11 seconds to go. It still has the Aerobotto copyright. Look at that. Isn't that nice? So it's unmolested. And look, right next to my finger, my index finger, right there, Brad has won it, is Crystal. And she's laying sideways. Oh, look at the screen real quick. Brad did win
There it is.
Aerobotto by Williams. In color.
Actually, I looked that up before.
It's kind of like a mecha game.
Yeah, he transformed.
And you know, the sign looks a little like Defender, Stargate.
It's
The
kind
word-
of a transforming jet fighter.
Yeah.
So
Actually,
it's a side scroller.
Did Brad get it?
They did
Yeah.
an awful lot for one board. I mean, Defender and Stargate and Joust, they had all those boards. It was a mess.
I'm trying to find the this is Turtles Weight Choice cartridge.
The Turtles, I know where it is.
Okay.
The Turtles play choice. Okay. I was looking for laser video discs, and I found, that's the Mario. Turtles, where is the Turtles? We found, oh crap, I didn't get enough of these boards. Terry, we're going to have to change the auction for there's only 4. Actually, I just said boards. I didn't say how many. So we don't have to change
Play
anything.
choice 10.
No, I have to figure out what happened to it. I saw here it is. I showed it last night. We have a preview the night before. We show you some of the rubbish we're selling. Gert is the high bidder from Holland. This is a working Turtles Play Choice 10. It even has my famous honesty stamp on it. Because if it didn't work, you could send it back as long as I get my board back. Okay? But it does work. I put it away with the other Play Choice cartridge. I just found the 2 cartridges, and I was dancing. I said, oh my gosh, This is Applebee's for one night. See, I'm thinking this is Applebee's. Okay. Anyway, Dalar is the high bidder at 60. The countdown has started. A Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Play Choice cartridge. Glio has knocked him out of the round with a $65 offer. My belt loops are intact. These are new pants, Biff.
From who?
Well, Biff, he said my belt loops are intact.
Who'd you get? Who
Kevin
gave you
has
the
jumped out at
pants?
75. What?
Who gave you the pants?
My beautiful little girl, Terry. Didn't you, Terry? Swing the camera over so Terry can smile and say she bought Daddy pants. She said the belt loops.
Six pairs.
So I did. She got me 6 pairs. She didn't like my
Christmas.
See, it was for Christmas. That was my Christmas present. What did you get for Christmas? Anyway, thank you very much. Kevin is the winner of Play Choice. And thank you, sir. And it looks like we are up to item 13. Are we almost on schedule?
Yep.
Okay. Now, before I plug this in, I'm going to tell you what I think the problem is. I think this is a Superbike PCB. Okay, now, this is a Donkey Kong board. And you put the kit into a Donkey Kong board. I do not believe it will run on a Junior. And the board consisted of some ROMs, and then the daughter board here that has the processor that plugs into the. So you take your old processor out, you plug this in, and then on the back, there are more ROMs. There's 6. I think the problem with this is that it's missing. I know these 3 are in here, but I think it's missing a ROM here. Now, when we power the board up, as you'll see, it counts. You can see it counting all the games in. Actually, I don't remember what the board was doing now. I remember it powers up to a point. And Gino's got the game over there. So, there's no sound either. Now, watch. This is how it loaded the game. It counts. No, it's letters, right? A, B, yeah. It's letters. This is because it's a vertical. Superbike is like Excite Bike. And they missed, see now, and see the graphic issue? Yes, there's a, and I don't know. Now, if you bring up a credit, I have the sound all the way up. So there's issues. Now, the real question is, if you put the Donkey Kong ROMs in it, would it work? Because it does. And people compared it to that, but see, it's supposed to be like Excite Bike. Nintendo had their VS game, Excite Bike. Now that would be, see, that's your motorcycle, I guess. See, but anyway, it was a $300 kit. The kit was $299. You got the daughter card and the ROMs. You got a top bezel, the marquee that said Superbike, or I call it Stupid Bike. Then you got a hard plastic control panel overlay to switch for the Donkey Kong and use the same controls. So it was actually a great idea, and you know what? They did very well. Now this is a make an offer. Now, we have one offer of $100. If CUDA sales has reached what I want for it, or is over it, he will win it. There's no one interested in this board. I'm in shock. Okay, we have a couple more that have jumped in. There's 0 seconds left. And guess what? The winner is, there's no winner. So close and yet so far. There's no winner. Now, can we start the thing over again, Terry?
Timer?
Yeah, the
There you
timer. All right, we're going to start the timer over again. We had no winner. If anybody wants to adjust their price, they're welcome to now. So this is it. There's 7 seconds left to make an adjustment to see if anybody is going to win. I just don't know if anybody's going to end up winning this or not. Yes, we have a winner. Kinematics has won it. 115 is what I wanted for it. And it looks like CUDA was ready to go up to 125. I could have gotten $125 for it. That's all right. That's the fun of this, isn't it? That's all I wanted for it. Actually, I have to give half of it to Joe. So, okay, Beastie Feasty. I actually had several people asking. Now, you're not going to like me for this. I had everything for this game. I had an overlay, I had the marquee, and I had this box. But then I couldn't find the box. I've had this 20, 30 years. 20 or 30 years I've had this dumb box. I just found the box. I already sold the marquee, and I already sold the overlay. So all I have is this miserable, brand new, never used, daughter board and ROMs for a Beastie Feasty that plugs into any Pac-Man game or Miss Pac-Man. So what you get, you get the maze ROMs, you get the color ROMs. These are the two color ROMs. Oh, do you have a picture of Beastie? Oh, show them on the screen. This was fun. We actually had a game come in, and it's actually fun. And Mob Mashers. I had one in all these years, and it was a kit, obviously. Look, they got the cherries from Mr. Do. Couldn't they have been original and not used cherries? Couldn't they have done strawberries? Then they got pears.
There's your strawberries.
Yeah, well, and they took the strawberries from Kangaroo, those creeps. Somebody has a copyright on that, right? So anyway, they've never been out of the box. The two character ROMs, the color ROMs, and then this is the card that plugs in. So the ribbons are still brand new, never unplugged. You plug your Z80 in, and then this plugs into the Z80 socket. So this is the satellite board. Now, it's already reached the reserve, so we're good. So what you're bidding on is some piece of history. It wasn't very nice opening this bag up, but I didn't know what I was going to find in this. Also is the label. Gino, look at this beautiful label. These people probably thought that this was the cat's meow. I have no idea. 1984. If we tried to find the Cruise Corporation, I'm sure they've been bankrupt for many a year. Oh, it tells you right there. Look at that. I didn't even look at that. So it's the, I'll read it to you in case you can't read. Conversion board, the cable connector, you saw that, the character ROMs, and the color proms.
He is. We're actually doing
I was
a live
right.
auction right now, though.
I was right. Anyway.
It'll be over in the next hour and a half. Okay?
Anthony is the high bidder.
Perfect.
And
thank
in a
you.
moment, somebody called. Everybody wants to talk to me on Saturday afternoon. But Terry is going to stamp the countdown timer for a little piece of history. Does anybody anywhere in the world have in the box a Beastie Feasty? I wish I had that stupid marquee in the overlay. What are you going to do? Back then, nobody wanted this crap. You know, that's what happened. But it looks like we have a winner. $95 from CMF. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And I'm keeping Gino in the move, aren't I? Is it the big event?
Yep.
Okay. We have a nice deal, a nice cheap board for you. And I believe big event, this is item 15. We're halfway done. Well, not quite halfway. Joe! Big, beautiful Joe. You made it, young man. Your box is floating around here. The coil what?
Coil pulls in and it doesn't boot up with displays.
Really?
Yeah, really.
We were playing it.
You went back there and they
Yeah.
doesn't boot up.
We have to call Kurt. Okay, that's not good. Huh?
I'll disconnect my soundboard to see if it's keeping it from powering up.
Okay, I mean, when the people were playing it, Curdy is not behaving. He is not coming in.
Being a grandpa.
Yes, he is. He is being a granddaddy. I got to figure out where the heck he is on my phone. So it's important I give the boy a call. Let's put him online. Let's see if he's awake. I'm going to plug in the big event board while I have to. This is a buy it now. So I'll get this ready. Notice you can hear the phone ringing. So far, nothing. Oh, God, he's still in bed. snoring. Nothing. Well, we're on time almost. We're halfway through. It's 4:10. Ah, ha, ha.
Or you may call the main line at 215-953-1188 and press 0 to bypass the automation.
We all know that
At the
number.
tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Curdy Birdie, it's time to wake up. It's time to open the sleepy eyes. Open them up like this. It's time. Now, if you want, I'll come over there and get you up, young man. See, I bet you if I crawled in bed there with you, you'd be up in a flash. Anyway, well, there you go. Curdy is not answering. But the big event golf is loading. We have this priced. This is a right price, or is it a buy it now? Buy it now, right? Buy it now means I've selected a price that's going to bring tears to your eyes. Can you put a credit on it? This actually has a great music track in it when he starts it. Did you start it yet? Did that game actually start? Oh, okay. I thought this tune was pretty clever. Now, of course, you can't play it without the Mr. Trackball. But I just thought that somebody may want it, even if you don't keep it as the game. You get a ribbon cable, you get a whole bunch of nice ROMs, and the board actually runs, and you could make a loop on your answering machine of that tune. There we go. Anyway, there it is. Now, we're going to put this price up. I think it's a great price. You can buy it. You can take the board out. You can show it to your grandmother. You can put it underneath the back tire of your car and back up. Whatever you want to do. But here's the price. Wow, somebody has to want this board for. There it is. Let's go Steelers. I said legs up. See it. Let's go Steelers has won it for $35. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Now, see, that was fast. It's nice when stuff's fast. We are now at item 16. We are officially at the halfway mark. At the last minute, I added 2 things to bring us up to 32. We did that last week, and we still ended within a couple minutes on time. But as you know, we had a problem with our computer. This is a stack of Galaga Pcbs. Galaga used 2 of them. They're parts boards, but they're unmolested. In most cases, the only thing missing are socketed chips. I guess ROMs. They've been taking ROMs off to fix other games. So nobody has screwed these boards up. We have more one board than the other. We have more back boards than front boards. Didn't I have a count there, Terry? Do I have a count? Okay. There's 4 complete sets and 4 extra bottoms. So you basically get 4 front boards and 8 bottom boards. The bottom board, like this bottom board looks like it's missing 2 socketed big chips and 1 small one. Oh, and somebody has sucked a chip out of the board. That must have been soldered directly in here. This is a top board. Did it come up?
No, it won't boot up at all with my soundboard.
If the soundboard's out, does it boot up?
It did the second time I turned it off and on, yeah. First time it wouldn't, second time I turned it off and on. I don't know. 5 volts was turned low. I don't know. I never heard of a soundboard locking up a godly. I don't know how it's even possible.
I don't know. Your tuna hoagie's in the fridge. Okay, and it does say tuna on it. Anyway, this is the the top board. It has the 1 long chip, but it's missing. But it does have these 4 special chips. Here's another bottom board. It looks like it's missing 2 socketed chips. Here's a top board. It's got all the socketed chips but 1, but it's missing these rams here. All right. There's another top board. Okay. Here's another board here. It actually still has 1 socketed chip. God, I wonder if I could move chips around and have I could probably do that, but I'm not doing it. Now here's a board that never got taken apart. But the socketed chips got taken off. Anyway, you're going to be getting a total of 12 boards for one price. Now this board, all the socketed chips are here, but it's missing these chips here. Al Warner's the high bidder. You know, we sold, remember we had 9 complete boards, and we plugged them in. We actually made a video, and 3 of them almost worked. And we had a price, I think, at $1,200. Guy bought them all, and he got 3 of them, he said, fixed almost instantly, and sold them. He got like $350 a piece. He did very well with them. I don't know what you'll fare with these, but you'll have plenty of boards to fool with. And these were Joe's favorite boards, weren't they?
I got my half.
Half?
Somebody ate half. Yeah.
Are you sure that's, no, wait a minute, that, no.
Tuna on it. It says tuna, and it is tuna.
Are you sure it's not the chicken salad?
Oh, I don't know.
Are you sure it says tuna?
I said tuna.
I had a chicken salad in there. I pulled it out. Can you go in and look in the and see?
I don't know. I thought it was turkey. Would be a turkey sub.
Can you look and see if there's in a weight thing a long sub that says tuna on it? Nobody touched it this morning unless somebody had their big fat. It wasn't you either. So JT. It wasn't JT. Okay, Tim is, and lastly, here's this board. Little chips are missing, but a lot of the socketed ones are here. It looks like only one board had something sucked out of it. Well, you're going to have your work cut out for you. And but anyway, the timer has started. Tim Hoffman's the high bidder on the stack of 12 boards for 100. That's basically $10 per shell. Did he find the full hoagie?
No, this is
Oh God, Joe, somebody must have ate it today.
I'll see it, Todd. I put the soundboard on the game.
Thank you, baby. Thanks, Joe. So anyway, countdown is Todd Rocks has jumped in 175. By the way, that's Joe. Oh, I should have showed him. These are his boards, and we made a very nice. I'm selling the boards for him because he needs them out, and Joe doesn't have to do anything. He just has to unlock the warehouse and give them to me. That's the Joe. That's Big Joe. We call him Big Joe. That's Big Joe. Tim Hoffman has jumped in at 210. So that's the new high bid. We got 10 seconds to go. Did Tom and Tim, did you have Joe's, half of Joe's turkey sub? Tim, I think you're the winner. Tim is the winner. Thank you, Tim. Tim has bought a ton of stuff from us. A ton. By the way, did you watch the Canadian auction last night? Friday night, they were on for 6 hours? Oh, I watched for at least an hour and a half, and but it was really fun. They said they did very well. We're at the right price, and we have a Simpsons. Now, normally I would put this up for an auction, but I decided I would do a right price because it's going to piss off a lot of people. You see, The Simpsons is one of the hottest 4-player games out there. You can still make money with it. It even comes with the little feedies. Somebody took this right out of a game and probably converted it to a golden T or something like that. But whatever they did, they left this board unscathed and unfettered by human hypotheses. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to plug this in. Did you like that? My little line there? There we go. Now, if you swing Mr. Camera over, and I was going to run in, but I think, now you can watch the color cartoon, and I am going to go in and grab my orange juice.
The first one to put in the right price would win
you can
it
still
if
hear
we
me.
have two of the same offers happening.
Tough. There we go. The other microphone was on, so I knew I wouldn't leave you a fry. Now, everybody's making bids. Whoever is closest to the price or right on the price, but above it. So I have a price up there. I think it's below market value. That's the only hint I'll give you. But I think it's a good price for a working board, and certainly cheaper than if you bought it on Greedbay. Yes, Al, there was a time when nobody wanted these. But people are converting them back. Oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, the timer is on it. Will it sell or will it not? If you don't see a buyer, then it didn't sell. Oh dear. It didn't sell. All right, we're going to put the timer on one more time like we did before. So the bid of $385 was not high enough. Was not high enough. Now, if you bid higher on your old bid, it'll jump up. Well, it's close, but no cigar. Terry, one final time. Count Hologram has the high bid. We got two at 125. The winner is Tim Hoffman. And I'm eating. You filmed me while I stuffed my mouth. Thank you, Tim. Okay. Definitely better. The game actually... The game still makes a lot of money. It does. It's a good game. I just finished my chicken salad hoagie from... a guy bought us lunch on Thursday. Phil... So we bought everybody lunch. That's the rest of lunch on Thursday. Phil Liberto said to buy lunch from Friday, but we had so few guys here, so we're going to carry it over till Monday. So, and then we also got money from Chris Klepper. We're working on his other game. We are up to a very neat manual. I have never seen one until I pulled this out of the cabinets that Joe brought. It's very thick. Got a boatload of pages. It is spiral bound, and it is a Gottlieb manual for System 3s. It looks like it's got a lot, not all of them, because it was printed in 95, and the last Gottlieb's to be manufactured was 96.
What year does it start at?
Is that? I think the sticker's over here. It got stuck on the table.
What year does it start at?
It starts at, it looks like Surf and Safari. Premiere. Again, it is with great pleasure to introduce the new 1995 parts catalog to our dedicated Premiere technology, Gottlieb pinball machine distributors, operators, and service people throughout the world. With over 65 years of continuing Gottlieb tradition, durability and excellence, and looking forward to the next century, premier technology. The next century! This is wonderful. Please call us at below number if you require any more service. With the onset of Gladiators, Premier Technology became the first pinball machine manufacturer to achieve an underrated laboratory UL listing. I didn't know that. It's ringing. Is this Gottlieb? Oh, you got the number. Oh, you've had this number for 20 years? Ooh, sorry to bother you. Sorry. Bye-bye. No! How am I going to call that number? Gilbert Pollock had that number to call. With the onset of Gladiators, Premier Technology became the first pinball machine. Oh, I'm sorry, I read that. The Underwriters Laboratory. With the introduction of Freddy, A Nightmare on Elm Street, we have achieved a Canadian UL listing, in addition to our domestic UL listing. Isn't that something? That's something I didn't even know. And neither did you, or you didn't care. But the 6 sections have been arranged and grouped in chronological order to rapidly access specific parts and reference material. And once again, there is no substitute for quality. Premier games were built very well. There's a System 3 overview. There's parts. Drop target parts. I've never seen one. Now, here's the best thing about this. It has pictures. Of course, it has all the boards. They're all common boards. But then it has boards that are just used in one game or 2 games. There's connectors.
What about the mechanics?
Mechanics. For instance, the Stargate ramp for Street Fighter. Okay. The Operation Thunder spinner assembly. The spin unit and teed off. The gopher mechanism on the top. The conveyor assembly for Wipeout. The Gladiators motorized ramp assembly. The slalom playfield board assembly. Okay, but here's the best part. You want to know what the best part is on this? In the back, I'm going through it, has pictures of generic light parts and what the numbers are. But in the back, starting here, addendum, game. Addendum means oops. This is how we fix it. It tells you, like, output of A1P3 should read. There's corrections. But then there's updates. For instance, game affected Super Mario Brothers game 733, serial numbers 90,000 to 92,108. So that means about 2,200 of these. If you're experiencing long playing times, too many extra balls, or exceptionally high scores in your game after trying to utilize the existing game adjustments, then please contact your distributor for a new prom kit. Okay, and it tells you what they did. So it has all these things. We have a high bid of Haywood has bid $70. This is the field conversion kit. I saw one in here. I did look at this earlier. It has a conversion kit that I actually had, and I got rid of them all for Gladiators. And the exact kit, the page that was came with the kits came with it.
Sold.
It is sold, officially sold, and Haywood has purchased this marvelous book. I've never seen one, and that's it. I only have the one. And it has like miniature pictures of each of these 12 games, but I think it may cover more. It goes right from Gladiators. Actually, yeah, there's Gladiators. So that's the first game to get a UL listing. Fascinating. Thank you, sir. Thank you to Haywood. We are up to Smash Television. Now, I checked. I thought this may have chips missing. I just see a bent pin. I wonder if that caused this. This board, we powered. I don't understand why it doesn't do anything. It is dead in the water, but I noticed that 2 legs are touching. I wonder if that... This is a Smash television board. Okay? God, I love saying that because it pisses so many people off. I won't say the other name. It's Smash Television. Okay? So they're sitting there typing. Stephen Van Splinter is watching. I see, young man. You didn't come. Stephen's not feeling well. But anyway. Timmy, are you there yet? I should actually. Are you there yet? Timmy is on his way. No, you can't be there yet. He only left an hour ago, right?
Is he going to Virginia?
Yeah. No, not Virginia. That's tomorrow. Scranton. No, he's on his way. Anyway. No, not yet. I'm going to plug it in. This is a JAMA board. I think. It is, right? Yeah. Yes. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I plugged it in and I think the light came on.
It's reading.
Did anything come on the screen?
Power.
Oh.
The unit.
One LED is lit on the board. One. It is JAMA, right? Yeah. It's dead. I mean, dead. I did look. I made sure. I said, oh, gosh, it's missing this chip. So I thought maybe a chip was missing. But it has all the chips in it. And we found this. Kurt found this. This is my board. Oh, Terry, this should be listed as my board.
Okay.
Can you just look? There should be no J. This belongs to me. That means I get all the money. Well, we have 85 so far. Does it say Todd? It doesn't say J, right?
So Jay.
Well, it's mine. You need to take the J off. This is mine. Thank you. Because Kurt came down. He says, "Is this worth any money?" And I said, "Smash Television." Okay, we have $90. No, we just changed. Tim has offered us $100. Smash Television is like Robotron. It's like a super duper deluxe extreme version of Robotron. Great concept, but boy, it didn't make any money. It was a disaster for me. Tim has jumped in at 120. Tim, it's undamaged for everybody. Oh, look, somebody cleverly wrote Smash TV. Isn't that clever? Smash TV. They got it. It's Smash Television. I know. They got it wrong. Anyway, Smash Television. It looks like we're down. I was just going to say we had $125. $130 is offered by Tim. And as you know, fun fact, Smash TV mentions a special ending where the enters the Pleasure Dome, which was never implemented before the game was shipped. Oh, boy. I would really like to be in a Pleasure Dome now. Is that like the Thunderdome? Remember Tina Turner and the Thunderdome? All right, we have 150 from Tall Paul, Memphis. I guess it's Memphis. Emphy LS. No, it's not Emphy. That would be HS. So we have Tall Paul. Tim has jumped in at 155. There is a soundboard, guys. I think this is like an early Mortal Kombat because there would be a ride-along soundboard plugged into these ribbons, I guess. 170. You don't think there was another board on this? I don't remember.
It's just the soundboard.
Okay, so it's just a soundboard. I don't remember. I would never have converted it, but people converted it. We actually had 2 cabinets here, Gino, that I sold. People bought them to convert them back to Smash televisions. Ah, okay, yes. Well, you got to get those Waco joysticks. They're now being made. Tim, you're the winner. Thank you, sir. They now make. Who makes them? Arcade Shop had the Waco joysticks remanufactured, and they seem to feel as good as the others. Thank you, sir. Now we have a mother load of trackballs. Terry, what were these down as? A bid? It is? Okay. What was the price? Because there's an awful lot of them. Oh, that's what I thought. Yeah. No, let me see.
How many more from that I just showed you?
I'm going to count them. Let's go over them. We're going to do a buy it now. Now, a lot of these have the optic boards. They came out of Golden Tee Golfs, and in some cases, Centipedes. So this one still rolls, but the two optic boards are not there. The cases are, though. I mean, you know what these cases are like. This is a black ball with two optics, but you're going to have to clean it or rebuild it. But the optic boards are intact. So that's two. I'm going to separate them because that one has the optic board. This has both optics. This is a HAP controls. Now, you know, if you buy that stupid little optic board, do you know what you'll pay for that? That's right. Thank you. So now, these are still sealed. That's the smaller one. I'm going to say it has it in there, but to be safe, every other one will say no. This is a Centipede with boy, that's not moving at all. That's not yellow. I think that ball was supposed to be yellow. No, it wasn't. It'll be fine. We should call this manufacturer and scream. 42 lousy years and the ball is yellow. Now that has the track. So we have 4 with the optics. And I'm going to do every other one. Now, see, this one's sealed, but I don't know if there's optics in it. Oh, it's rolling nice, though. So I'm going to put it as no optics.
Someone will pay $500 if you can lick the yellow ball.
Clean?
They will?
Chew on a magic eraser first, then go at it.
Ready?
Oh, man. He does it twice, that's 1,000.
There we go. Pedro, PayPal is TNT Quality at AOL.com. I will look for your 500, young man. Now, would any of the other auction people do that? No. I'll be looking. Oh, this is rolling nice. I wonder if there's an optic in it. Okay, but remember every other one. So this one's sealed. So I have sealed, unsealed. So I'm going to assume there's an optics in that. All right, this doesn't have any. It's a big ball. That's it. So I say we have 3 without optics. And I'll tell you in a second. 2, 3. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with optics. That's 8 trackballs. And Terry, here's the magic price. These people are going to be screaming when I write the price down. Screaming. Do you think, the question is, will they buy them?
$1,000.
Nah, I don't think they'll go that high.
Hey, the other one's extra because it had the DNA on it.
Pedro, I'm looking for the money. Where's the money? Well, Brad, you can buy these because in a second, now we're not putting it up yet. Remember, the buy it now is whatever imbecile hits the buy it now button first. Now, it's not a button. It's actually the price, right, Terry? Yes. There's not a physical button. So look right below where it says item 20, and it has what it is. There's a box of, did we count again, 8, or was it more? No, I don't know. I think it was 8. So, whoever wants it, they can buy the 8 trackballs for this price. Does anybody want them? $125. It doesn't look good, does it? Well, start the countdown timer. It does not look like these will sell. The countdown timer is started. 125 buys the 8 trackballs. It's counting down fast. Nobody wants my stinking trackballs. Well, we'll let it ride right to the end, but it doesn't look like they're going to sell. So that's the end of that. So we're going to move on to the next item, and that is the hard driving PCB. Yes, I was thinking of you, son, when I found this board. Now, it appears to be unmolested, but I have no way to test it. I looked at pictures because once again I said, oh boy, is it missing chips? But it's not. So this is the board set. It is not rusty. It's clean looking. It's 4 boards in this mess. 4 of them, all tied together with a ribbon cable. We had a Stephen. We had a $50 price. Stephen has got the minimum on this. There is a very good chance the boards work. I can tell you, as Gino probably knows, there's a battery RAM on here that goes dead.
The other question I had is if there's an upright or a cockpit. I think they're different.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is which. By
No.
looking at it.
I don't know how I would know. Driver. Let me see. Driver. Nope. Adapter.
Is there ROM numbers at all?
Yes. There's ROM numbers. Let's look. I'm probably going to willing to bet it's a cockpit, but who knows? Oh, wait a minute. What's the sticker say? No, it doesn't say anything. Well, what's this one say? Here we are. Terminal vending. They're bankrupt. They lost everything. Hard driving set. Garbage. Okay. It says garbage. However, do you see what it says? It says here stock. So that means it went back on the shelf. So there's a chance the board works because it's now stock. They may have fixed it and gave them another board. Back then they used to do exchanges. Boy, they got ugly about that. Oh boy, I can't read the numbers. I can barely see writing. Let me see if I lift this up. Oh, this one's clearer. This one's clearer. Let me see. VC is the high bidder at 75. Oh, wait a minute. Let's Go Steelers just jumped in at 80. Atari 136077.
I think that's race driving cockpit.
167077. Race driving and not hard driving?
Well, you said 136077.
Yes.
That's saying race driving cockpit.
Race driving cockpit.
Yeah.
So this is the second version. So,
If this screenshot is correct, obviously.
okay, it could be race driving. There's 2. It was a ROM upgrade. That's what that one says. No, there's no hard drive. Now, on the top board, it says 136, 077. Yeah. So, it's a race driving, not a hard driving. So, it's the deluxe version. Let's Go Steelers. It's a high bidder at 80, and the countdown starts. The deluxe version. I guess it's better, right? What do you have?
I have race driving.
You have the original. No, you have the upgrade. Aha. Sorry about that, folks, but that's my Corona juice. Let's Go Steelers. You now own hard driving. The game of the future from Terminal Vending. That should have been a J, by the way.
Last one?
No, yeah, the hard driving, was that the J?
No. Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, now, we only had 4 of these. My daughter, or Kurt, thought he had more. Does these have price? That's what I thought.
Press
Is it a buy it now? It's a buy it now. Okay. So we have 4 RAM boards. I think they may all be Defenders, but I'm not sure. And Kurt was going to try find more. He says he can't find any more. They're clean. They're unmolested. Possibly you might need them for parts. We think they may all be Defenders, but we're not 100% sure. Actually, I may be able to tell by the number. These two have no ROMs at all in them. This one does. However, this one's a red ROM, but this top chip is white. I thought maybe that would help, but it... What? This has a few chips, ROM chips in it, and this one has a few ROM chips. We're only selling the 4, okay? I thought we had more, so we're at like literally out of these things. We're going to have more logic boards, but the RAM boards are maybe needed. We have a buy it now price that I think is very fair for these boards, especially if you needed auxiliary boards or extra parts. And we'll put the price up and we'll see what happens. Al is leaving me. Good night. And Biff is leaving. There it is, sold instantly. Let's Go Steelers has purchased them for $60. So it's basically $15 board, which I think that's a great price, fair price. Now, we have a stupid Mario Brothers plate choice cartridge that I will guarantee works. It worked when I put it away. I've put my honesty stamp here. So I will take the board back if it doesn't work, but you can't tell me that's 7 months from today. It had to be right away. On the back, it does have factory capacitors that were added. So these are actually added by the factory. I guess they're oops fix. But they did a nice job. They lay flat. There's a heat shrink, and then there's rubber caulk to hold them in. Terry, is this a 2-hour party up there too? Okay. Not bad. What do you think? You can bring a seat in.
Yeah, cool. I'm good.
I don't want you passing out.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, Exxon 80, Xenon, I was going to say, well, he had the high bid, but Daylard jumped in at $95. Now, this is Super Mario 3. This is Super Mario 3. It does say that. Yes, it does. So 95 is a high bid, and Terry has just started the countdown. So if you want this, you have to bid $100 or more to get it. Acid Rain has bought a bunch of our play choices, I think, and a bunch of the Neo Geo carts. You can't go wrong with a play choice. I think there's 51 of these. Do you know a lot about the play choice?
I haven't seen the one when I go pick up my game repairs. They're pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, they're decent. And Acid Rain, you are the winner. And something like this we can put in a flat padded envelope. Obviously, I'm not just going to drop it in the envelope. I'm going to wrap it in cardboard before I ship it. But that'll ship for $8. Good, that's done. Thank you, sir. Okay, this is the right price. This is a wall. Here we go, young man. We never did this before. We have 8. Now, these are samples. You will get brand new ones, okay? You will get 8 brand new Gottlieb Mylars pinball machines. So you can make a wall in your house, in your game room, of these games. These are pinball. They light up from behind, though. So I kept thinking, boy, if you bought one of those big panels that lights, that you could buy a pre-luminescent panel that lights, you could attach these to it. The Gladiators, which was the first UL-listed game. Okay. Mario Andretti. Everybody thinks this looks like Curdy. Okay. Teed Off. Okay. Okay. Very colorful. That.
Yeah.
The furry. By the way, Steve, the painter, he got new caps on his teeth. I have to call him. We have to call him as soon as the show's over and see how he's feeling. Because I knew he wouldn't be coming in for a couple of days. So he is bit the bullet and had it done. It runs, he had to do it because it runs in the family, the teeth, and he wanted to fix them. Wipeout, which is a skiing one. So there's 8 of these. So normal price of these is 35 to 40 bucks each. So 8 times, let's say 35 is what? It's like 280. It's like 280. Okay, now, barbed wire. We also call this boob wire.
Yeah, she's half that. She's gonna have price.
You love that. You love her, don't you? I have a really good story, a YouTube video with Bill Parker about barbed wire. He met her when he was building that game, designing it. He also didn't get paid for it. Gottlieb shut down while that was still in production, and he never got a paycheck. Waterworld with Kevin Costner, Dennis Hopper. Cactus Jack, now, isn't that nice? With the food fight. And the final one is Big House. So, we have 8. It is a best offer. No, a right price, right? It's right price. I see the layout now. So, the right price will buy this. Now, the right price means you have to be at the number I wanted or above it. So, let's see if anybody is even close. They're not. They're not. Our high bid was Todd Rocks at $175. The counter has started again. So if you want these, you can up your bid, whatever you want to do. It has to be over $175. We'll see if anybody wants them. It may have been a bad idea. I thought that was a great idea. I thought people would jump at these. But let's see. We have a... Todd's biggest fan was the only one to jump in with a slightly higher price at $180. Punch-Out Artist says the fan games can be really good as well. I have fond memories of playing one of them. The fan games, I guess that has no bearing. We have another price from Harley at $190. Okay, Cuda Sales has jumped in at $190. Right? Yes, it's $190. And it's not going to sell, is it? I don't think it's going to sell. Unless somebody else jumps in. I don't think anybody's going to jump in. Nope. All right, we'll do one last time. One last time. 20 seconds. That golf miler has Todd and his wife on it. Oh, yeah, you're right. The Big House does pay a little homage to Casablanca. I would agree with that. We did not have a successful sale, Terry. Oh, wait a minute. Harley did it. Harley jumped in at the last second, and he has won them for $200. And once again, Harley, you will get brand new ones, not these. Okay? So we will make sure you get new ones. I'm going to leave them here. There's no point in bringing them in the other room. We are up to WrestleFest. I found another next door, and this one worked. It's amazing how many people must have converted their 4-player WrestleFest probably to golf. Oh, God. Why did they do that? Then they cut the control panel down and everything. I wish they didn't, but in this case of this game, this is a working Technos board by the famous Technos Corporation. It is 4-player, and it has met the reserve. Now, look, you've got to admit that this is an incredibly wonderful opening sequence, title sequence, with a great theme. Now, can you picture this game with the advertising turned on in your delicatessen playing that song all day long? Yes, you'd be pulling your hair out. Probably a shotgun in the mouth by the end of the day. Arcade 1-Up is $90 offer. And that's a great name, Arcade 1-Up. I've heard that before. AJ85, I think that's your first bid today. $95 for another WrestleFest. I'm going to turn the volume down just a hair. It's 2-player. That's what's happening, yeah. and we don't have a 2-player board. But anyway, the board does work perfect. Justin Waters has jumped in at 110. AJ says the hell with you. And it's all, no, Count Hologram is back. The bidding is furious. Let's see, what's 2 for best Mario Kart? The chat is we're up. We have 150 viewers, so we did reach. I think we're above last year. Pardon? It's 5. I wonder if we made it 4 o'clock instead of 3. I mean, that's an idea. 130, and Terry is starting the countdown. Countdown has started. AJ85 is going to win this board for $130. Cat Hologram has jumped in. He wants it. He even has the little mounting screw still in it. I could see them ripping this board out of that cabinet right now. We're going to make money with this golf game. Oh, God. All right, it looks like AJ85 is waiting. No, Flux Capacitor has punched the bid button at the last second. The count. No, Count's jumped out. No, AJ. This is a fight to the finish for this board. I agree, Adam. Somebody, they're bidding on the side. They're typing in bids, I think, on the side. What they think it'll go for. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm reading it. Oh, they were guessing. Okay. It was 200. That's what the price was. And we have 165 by AJ. You were the winner. Thank you, sir. I think AJ won. Didn't you buy one already? Or 2? I thought you did. I don't remember now. Okay, we have Donkey Kong. Oh, we found these 3 pieces. They were all together upstairs on the shelf. Donkey Kong Jr. Oh, God, I asked him to clean the stickers off. I'll kill him later. Okay. Donkey Kong Jr. got converted to something else. I did not do the conversion, but we had all 3 pieces in a box. The logo glass, okay, complete with the crud still on the bottom. I'll have them clean it off. But the overlay is actually a good shape, and other than some clodhopper that stuck the stickers on it, silver foil stickers, there's no burns. Is that for me? That must be the wife. The paper is still here, yeah. Yeah, why don't you hold... Yeah, I could hold it close, too. So, it doesn't look like there's barely any burns. Oh, lift the paper where the joystick is. Now, is that a crack at the joystick at the bottom? Turn it over on the hole with the joystick. Is that an actual crack, or is it just dirt? No, up a little where the hole is. Yeah, right. No, lower. Right, a little bit lower. Right there. That's not a crack? Okay. Anyway, there it is. And lastly, the monitor bezel, which does have a few scratches on them, but they're on the backs. God, are they scratches on the backside? I don't know. Anyway, we have one price for the 3, right, Terry?
Yep.
It's not a buy it now, right?
It is.
It is a buy now. It's a buy it now. That's right, because nobody has bid on it yet. The green light's not on. There it is, $125. It's gone. Okay. Winnipeg Subaru has purchased the 3. Thank you, Winnipeg, for $125. It is done. All right, we are a pop flavor. Yes, this was a neat board I found from the Tekken Corporation, and we're using a wonderful little adapter. I'm going to show you this. This is from PCB Junkies. He has a website, but he only sells them on eBay. So I just ordered another 7 of these. I have about 7 now, so I ordered more. Most of them only test 1 or 2 games, but this one's nice because it tests pretty much any Tekken game that uses a video connector like this. And the problem is the video connector plugs in here. So there's no video here in the edge. This board is called Pop Flamer. And it has beautiful color. You know, the color is similar to Puyan. Do you remember that game? Or we used to call it Poopyan. Let me plug it in. Now, if I have the video, there's 2 LEDs indicating power. If I have this in backwards, the video, yep, I have it in backwards. So I had to unplug it and reverse it. And then we have beautiful color. Good. It's sort of like the same plug that's on, I guess, let me see who else has the plug. You can plug it wrong. Gorf. If you miss it by a pin or something. Now, it has the little flame balls. Now, JT is JT is going to discover. That said Guzzler, didn't it? Did that say Guzzler?
That's what it says on the bottom.
Guzzler? How? The ROM said Pop Flamer. Can you? But see the flame? I thought Guzzler was a car. Do you see the word Guzzler anywhere?
Just on the bottom.
Okay, let's see what happens when the game over.
Oh, it's going.
Gene, I unplugged it. Let's see what the advertising screen says. It does say Guzzler. Now, can you see if Pop Flamer may have been changed? Terry, can you change the item wording?
Yeah.
You know what? It says Toplin Pop Flamer. This is Tekken. We don't have another board, right? Okay, we have... This is not a Pop Flamer. It is a Guzzler, which is equally rare, but...
It's not Tekken, it's Tekkan.
Guzzler?
Kazakhstan.
Yes, Guzzler, and it's made... It's not Toplin. Where on earth did that come from? The other board we sold earlier was Toplin.
Done.
Okay, so... Sasha, do you still want this, or should we start the bidding over? It's a Guzzler.
Ready? Deleting all of them.
Okay, Terry's going to start it again because we're going to start it over because it's a Guzzler. It's not a Pop Flamer. So Aaron is bidding 50. Okay, that was the minimum. So you obviously see. So it's Guzzler. Is Guzzler equally rare? I never heard of it. We had one, but I thought it was a car. And you'd think it was the flame because you saw the flame going around. Lance has jumped in, and he's the high bidder. Let me take a peek and see. Let me see here if I can find any more information about the famous Guzzler. Sasha is at 175 or 75, and that way Sasha may end up getting it a lot cheaper than the offer originally. Okay, I'm on eBay. Somebody is offering one that guaranteed working $295. Somebody else has it for a lot cheaper at $198. So if you want to buy it there, you can. I would go with the $295 one. I mean, the $198 is tested and working. Both are tested and guaranteed working on eBay. But Sasha says, I'm going to give you $100 for the board instead. And Sasha, we're going to take your bid, but I'm going to start the countdown first. Here goes the countdown. Sasha is going to walk away with this board for $100. Two prices on Greed Bay right now, $198 and $295. It does say our best offer. But let's see if anybody else wants it. Anthony has jumped in. Anthony Denver has come in. He wants it now. And the countdown is at 10 seconds. Gina, who do you think will end up getting it? And there's Lance. Lance wants it. Sasha was on last night, right? Were you watching the Canadian auction? Okay. Lance, you didn't? 120. Lance is 120. Hey there, Phil. You were delivering a pinball. I hope you made some money on it. Oh, that was the Sasha. There's Sasha's original $125 offer. Look at that. Sasha's back there. And Phil was delivering the sharpshooter. Am I right, Phil? That's right. He got rid of sharpshooter. Anthony has jumped in. There's 10 seconds left. 130 is the bid. 5 seconds left. Anthony looks like he's going to get this board. It looks good. Anthony, you did. 130 for Guzzler, not Pop Flamer. That was and a lot below eBay. The 198 on eBay and the 295. Boy, is this one tight. My God. And this is the little Tekken with the cable. It's very nice. It comes with a little video cable. There's also a series of jumpers if you have coin start differences. See, this is if you were putting this board in a JAMA game, which we're not. We're just using it so you guys can see that the boards work. Isn't it nice? We're showing you the boards work. We're not just telling you. We're showing you. We're up to item 28. We're almost done. What's one? Oh, okay. Pop. Oh, well, that's the right number. Okay. All right. Wrestlemania working. Now, this is another Wrestlemania, and this board runs. And the first time we powered it up, we got a bong. Remember the earlier Wrestlemania board that nobody wanted? Terry, nobody wanted it. Actually, we should put the two things up again and see if anybody wants to bid. But anyway, let's see if we hear the bong this time. We have the bong. Maybe it will work with the sound. Can you rotate Mr. Picture over? You can see it's... No, what we're going to do is we're going to show everybody the ROMs are working. There we go. So all the ROMs load. We heard the startup bong. Oh, Phil, thank you, sir. How much for the bong? I like that. That was good. Bong. I'm going to throw in a bong one more time for good measure. So good heavens, is the sound going to work? I guess we'll have to start it and see. Yeah, it's all loaded. Yeah. Oh. Well, good heavens. Well, the sound works. So, I tried it. We tried it like 5 times yesterday, and we only got the bong once. But now it's decided to work. A working Wrestlemania board. I should look. There's no volume control, folks, because the volume, as you know, look at the graphics, are gorgeous on this. The volume control is on the in the computer program. I'm going to look up and see. There are no Wrestlemania boards up on eBay right now. Are they that rare? Here, let me turn the brightness up. Wait a minute. Doink. You got a doink. JT got a doink. Anyway. Well, it works. You see? Why you should test stuff again. Anyway, Extra Smiley is going to win a working 100% board for 150. However, there's 18 seconds to prove him wrong. Okay, Count Hologram has jumped in at 160. So we got 14 seconds left because, as you know, the counter resets. Doink and Dink is what Richard remembers. Well, this was a bong. Yep, it looks like Count Hologram is going to be... Oh, nope, Extra Smiley. He pecked the button at the last second. See, what people do, you know, is they type in the number they want to bid, and then just before the thing runs out, they hit send or enter, and then it changes. Is the wife screaming, JT?
I just wanted dinner, so hey, DoorDash. That's what it is. Just send it right there.
Oh. Well, that's good. That's good. Extra Smiley is at 175. Let's see. It looks good. It looks good, gentlemen. Extra Smiley, you are the winner. 175 for now, a working board. I wonder why.
Right price.
The right price. We're up to the right price. We only have 4 things left. 29, 30, 31, and 32. Terry, before we get to the last item, is it possible to rerun? I'm going to test that Wrestlemania board again. Where did that... Let me add the other Wrestlemania. I think he took that one's the bun.
Didn't sell 2 and 20?
Yeah, 2 and 20. We're going to do that in a minute. But first, we're going to do Terminator. Let me...
32 items.
That's right. But we're on 29 now. But I thought I could do one of the old ones after Terminator and see if anybody wants them. It'd be nice to sell everything. Okay, now here's the deal. The right price. This is brand new, and I wanted you to see the sticker from the factory. If you could zoom in on this, right? Do you see this right here? It's the factory sticker. Let me see. There we are. Okay, so there's a protective film on the front. Okay? It seems perfect, except on the back. I guess from storage over the years, there's one spot here, right there. Just the one spot where you see a little bit of light through it, and right in the middle of Arnold's forehead. But I think if you put behind there one of those fire bulbs, one of the red ones, it'll glisten. So that is the only imperfect thing on the Mylar. Rather than get a repro, you get an original. Okay? Now, this is how it works. See, everybody's pecking their price in. The price you bid, okay? The price you bid, if it's the price I wanted or more, even as low as $5 more, you'll win it. If you price too high, you won't win it. So the countdown is going. There is 12 seconds left. Somebody is going to walk away with this. Now, who will it be? Here we go. You're going to see the price I wrote down for it earlier. The winner is $135. He guessed it right on the nose. Right on the nose. So I wanted $135. I priced it below everybody else's, by the way. So you don't have to look at eBay. Mine's cheaper. Okay? So you got a good deal. Everybody got a good deal because I am not stupid. Well, now, Terry, do you want to...
WrestleMania.
We're going to go back to WrestleMania, item 2. And we're going to try this. This is the other WrestleMania board. Maybe this will work. Here we go. We'll plug it in. I didn't hear a ding this time. Now, we got a dong out of the other one. We did earlier. Let me just turn it off. It's interesting. Then we're gonna restart it.
Pins back. There's pins touching each other right here on the rack.
Oh. Okay, let me do this real quick. I thought I found them all. I had a pin bending tool. Yeah, there is something touching here. But I think these are just the controls. The board is unmolested. It still has the warranty sticker on it and everything. Now, we got a bong earlier, if you were watching. A 5-volt light does come on. So here we go. Kevin has, or it's past its mark. Kevin has the high bid, $55. Nothing. No bong this time. Anyway, start the countdown. By the way, if you're just joining us, we've gone back to item number 2 because we didn't have a buyer, and it looks like it's going to sell. There's 8 seconds left. There's still nothing on the screen. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, it drives me nuts. We get a flash and that's it. Kevin, you're the winner, sir. Thank you. I'm hoping it's something simple. Everything's on the board. The board is intact. Okay, now, did we want to try what was the other thing that didn't sell? The trackballs?
Yeah.
We're going to try the trackballs again. Where did I put them? Ah, right behind me. There were 8, right, Terry? 5 seem fully complete. And Terry, why don't we have a buy it now price of $125. So there's 2, 1, 2. So if you need boards, yes, Sarah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 trackballs for $125. There doesn't seem to be any takers. So Terry, here's what I want you to do. I don't want to pack. I want to get rid of these. Change the price to $110. Let's see if anybody will buy them. $110. So Terry's going to change Mr. Price, and we'll see if anybody wants to jump at that offer. Terry's busy changing, I think. Are you able to do it, sweet? There we go. $110. Does anybody want this box of 8 trackballs for $110? I'm shocked. Nobody? Well, back on the shelf they'll go. Oh, yes, back on the shelf. Nobody wants my trackballs.
It's all in the marketing. You gotta make it call it box.
She's doing the countdown anyway. $110 for 8 trackballs. Okay, Terry, freeze the price for me. Can you stop it? Okay. Change it to $100. I think people are holding out. What do you think? Do you think $100 will sell them? Gino, what do you think?
Steven bidding?
No, Steven never. He wants everything for free. $100 for the 8 trackballs. $100, and 5 are complete with the little boards. God, nobody wants trackballs anymore. They don't want to clean them or do anything with them. Start the countdown, and then we'll move on to the last items. We have 3 last items to sell. And see if anybody jumps in at the last second. Oh, God. Yeah, we'll contact you later about the pricing. My brother has finally come. He's finally joined us. How do I pay for winning auction? Yes, your page doesn't have directions. Yep, you wait. I should have told everybody that. I'll send you bills later today.
75.
Nah. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw them off the frigging ass roof. One at a time, all 8. Let them explode. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll test the little boards inside. Sell the boards for $20 each. Or $15 each. Anyway, we're up to the Ghosts and Goblins. Now, I see this on eBay for crazy prices. $7.95, $8.90. There's you can buy a bootleg for $300. Oh, goody. I can't wait to get my hands on a bootleg. But here you can get a real, honest-to-God Capcom board for a nice, respectable price. I think it's respectable. Is the game load? Yes, the game is loading. It has now reached its minimum. A very popular game now. Great. Now there's two separate volume controls. One is the music track, and the other is the sound of the rest of the game. So I'm turning down the music. So you can just have the game playing, or you can add the music and you can lower it. So you can control via the two controllers. Right, Robbie? My daughter's on too. Tammykins is here. By the way, Tammy is officially 25 years old. My little baby girl is 25, and she had her pinball cribby here at TNT, and then Terry ended up getting the cribby, didn't you, Terry? I had her in there bouncing around. The Tammy spent more time in the cribby than Terry did. Because by then my mother was grabbing the people all over the place. Yes, the legendary pinball crib. I entered a contest with a picture of Tammy in it, and I lost. I was not happy. I may not win the Twippies either. No, but I better not lose as other fools get the award instead of me for my stupid YouTube videos. Okay, J. King is the high bidder. It has met the reserve. We're going to start the countdown. If you want this board, guys, clean as a whistle.
Sound just died?
And
Sound just died?
No, it's over. Game's over. Game is over. Anyway, see, it says what? What does it say on the screen? We have a new bid, a brand new bid. That is very good. A brand new bid. Anyway, I did hear a thump from the amp. So I did hear a thump. But anyway, 13. Tim Hoffman is at 4 1/4. It looks like Tim's going to get it. I heard the thump again. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, there's the sound. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Tim is the high. Oh, Tim won. Tim has won for 4 1/4. I have this bag in between, so it wouldn't. The board wouldn't short against each other. Good. Thank you, sir. Okay, Tim has it. We only have 2 things left, guys, and I think over here is the Road Kings. Do you see Road Kings? The big back glass. I have something most unusual. I thought Timmy had. No, this was Road Kings. Let me see if it's I don't see it here. And then the final thing. Oh, by the way, is the baby Pac-Man running?
Yes, it's running.
Okay, let's see if we can get somebody to roll that in. We're going to see where this Road Kings is.
Right, Road King's down.
Oh, okay. Did you see the Road Kings back glass? We had it right here. It was. It was there. I had him clean it. It's a big piece. It's actually plexiglass. Here it is. He put it over in the compartment here. And can you, by any miracle... Oh, he's doing it now. We want to bring that over so people can see it. We only have 2 more items. I think you're going to... it'll be worth waiting to see this baby Pac-Man thing because this is kind of neat. Road Kings is the only pinball machine made in the United States. You ready? The only pinball machine in the entire United States ever to be made with a speaker grill in the back glass. See the speaker grill and the holes. It was a remarkable idea. Road Kings came out the same time Pinbot did, and it was selling for $125 cheaper so the vendors could save a little money on buying a brand new pinball that still had a lot of bang for its buck. They made this back glass out of plexiglass. Plexiglass. Everything else was glass. Everything. And then there's the credit windows, the 4 players credit window. Then the slots for the speaker. There was one speaker in the front, and then there was a floor-firing woofer, also known as a woofer. Now, the nice thing about the glass, you can light it. When we do Road Kings, we put fire LEDs up here. And then, of course, there's flash lamps behind the headlights. I'm going to this detail because I thought you should know a little history of a often maligned game. So Road Kings was actually fun. 2-player, great music track, fast, 2-ball multi-ball, speech. You know, just a little less glitz. So anyway, this is a buy it now. No, buy it now. Buy it now. I'm going to, Terry in a moment is going to put a price up, and they will own this. Now, because it's plexiglass, it will ship much cheaper than glass, obviously. We'll wrap it in cardboard. We'll wrap it in paper towels first, and then cardboard. It is used, but it's near new. Well, has a couple, it's got surface scratches, I guess storage scratches on the front. So it's good used. So it's not near new. It's not near new, and I don't think I said that either. I said good condition. So here's the price. Does anybody want it for $75? Good. Colin has bought it. $75. Plexiglass. You wanted it, didn't you?
No, it's just quick.
Oh, okay. Quick and easy. And Colin, thank you. And now we're ready for the final device. Yes, what we're going to do, that's the vidiot in there. The vidiot, now, for some reason, only 2 games Bally made had a vidiot board that was the same. Oh, wait a minute, I have to turn that switch on. Leave it in there, and I will turn that switch on. Baby Pac-Man, and then the illustrious Granny and the Gators. Flip the toggle now. No life? How about the interlock inside? There it is. Yeah, pull it out and it'll stay on. So anyway, it's loading. Now this horror is Jay Tarleton's. I say it's a horror because it's an awful shape, but not for long. I told Jay I would trim this. See, I'm trimming this overlay for him. There you are, Jay. That looks better, doesn't it? Okay. There. See, Jay, see, now it's shiny.
Clean.
Nice.
Isn't that nice, Jay? I'm so awful. Anyway, often maligned, 7,000 of these were made. You know what the boys said?
Yeah, it doesn't kick or
Right,
out.
right. The ball, yes, the ball does not kick out.
The saucer.
The saucer. And I think it's... Is there a ball in there? Yes, let me... Do you hear the ticking clock? As it ticks, ticks, ticks. Frank said he thinks the fuse is blown. So let's do that right now. Let's do that right now. Look at the insides here. And it is. Mr. Fuse is blown. horrendous. Now, before I put Mr. Fuse in, see, we haven't done anything with it. I'm going to give that to my competitor. I'm sure he can put it to good use. Now, what I'm going to do is test the coils to make sure one of the coils didn't lock on. Blowing Mr. Fuse. There's only actually 3. The flipper coils were working. Yeah, you know what? I just remembered. They have drop downs. That one works. That one works. And this one. So they're all moving. Yeah, everything's moving freely. So there we go. Oops. This is probably too big, but we'll know in a second if I did it right. Let's see. Remember, if the fuse keeps blowing, you put a bigger one in. You keep changing the fuse until it stops blowing, and then you start seeing smoke. Okay?
In other places.
Okay. All right, now let's try it.
Perfect plastics. Perfect plastics.
Perfect, almost perfect. Anyway, this part's the vignette board.
That's good. Color's up a little bit.
Well, that could be adjusted. You know, we literally just got the game running, and I tested the vignette board. And I'm hoping.
There you go.
Anyway, huh? I'm in the way. Okay. I'm in the way. I'm always in the way. You just saw my hiney, didn't you? Anyway, what we're auctioning today is, in fact, the vignette board. So we're going to show that to you on Jay's game. Jay, we have your board. Now, what Frank did is to make everybody happy. Oops. Can you point Mr. Camera down at this board?
Yep, sure can.
This is the board we're going to be selling. Frank cleaned the board. He reflowed solder on all the connectors. So this is the board you're going to get. Tested and working. Okay? And they're rarer than hen's teeth. Am I correct, JT? JD? JT? God, I'll be all right. Douglas. JD. Anyway, that's the board. And it has reached its reserve. Now, I understand that this board sells for a lot of money. Everybody's getting fortune. So Jamie is actually going to get a great deal on this. But we're going to start the bidding and give other people a chance to buy the board out from under Jamie. There's 13 seconds. If you need a vignette board, you will not find one on eBay. You won't find one. Nobody wants to sell them. They do not want them. Jamie's at $2 25. The board's been cleaned and serviced, and silver, lead-free solder has been reflowed on all the connectors. Count hologram is 230 on the board. A working baby Pac-Man. Jay, don't worry. I have a board for you. So don't worry. So I'm not stupid. Well, anyway, and Jay got a chance to see his game in such awful shape, but not for long, Jay. We're working on it. It's here in the shop. And it looks like Jamie is going to be the winner at $250. I thought that would go for a lot more, but it didn't. Jamie, you got it, baby. $250 for a working baby Pac-Man board. I hope I'm the talk of the Clav.
Joe not going to fix them anymore?
Nobody fixes them that I know of. Joe doesn't want. I barely get him to show up here. So no.
My last one, it was great.
Yes, but he's done. He's done. So thank you very much. Now listen, I think I had fun. Now the real question is, we actually think, Terry, we ended up having more viewers at 3 p.m. than we did at 8 p.m.
Yep.
I think we did. So I think with that in mind, I think we'll keep it at 3. Because, see, then it's 8 in England and Ireland. Of course, it's 7 in Australia.
Keep asleep early.
But then again, the Australian people were getting our auctions in the afternoon before.
We did it start later.
Well, I could do 4, maybe.
4.
Okay, you know what? We're going to change it to 4 p.m. So we're not ready to cut off yet, though, Terry. But our next show will be 4 o'clock Eastern time. Thank you, Russ. Thank you very much. Russ is enjoying his game. Russ, I don't even remember what it was. Black Knight. That's it. 2000. Black Knight 2000? We're working on a Black Knight now. Everything's running together. We got a bunch of stuff going out. As you saw earlier, we got in a big load of pins, and most of them are already sold. Yes, Tammy has her hope you can make a big party celebration happen for this coming November. What's that, Tammy? I don't even know what. I haven't been looking. Aha, Lenny, you're late. Analyzer is Lenny, and you missed all the fun. We had fun. I think we had a good time. It is 5:36. I'm very sorry we ran late, but I think we had fun. And Gert, it's still not even time for the news over there in Holland, is it, young man? Look at that. I have, Denny, I have a bunch of people on a waiting list for a fire. They don't come in often. People think they're worth a fortune. Guy called me up. I have a fire for sale. I'd be willing to take $4,000 for it. I said, oh, great. I'll buy it from you. I'll put $2,000 into it and sell it for $4,000. Let's do it. What a great deal for me. So I can't do it. Tim, your time out for tacos and margaritas. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Tim, for joining us today and spending all that money. And thank everybody for spending money. We're going to make up bills you won't forget. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to make a bill up with the shipping. We give refunds on the shipping if it turns out to be cheaper than what we quoted you. We never raise the shipping costs. So, and we try to... We'll be packing stuff up tomorrow, Sunday, and also Monday. You can pay with PayPal. Wait until we send you the paperwork. We'll send you our PayPal address. It's my old AOL address. I've had that account since 1999. And I'm keeping the AOL account, even though it's ridiculous. But everybody knows the address. And Puck Chucker will be back. That's Chuck. You're going to bring us more donuts, I hope. Oh, the donuts. Did you see all the donuts? JT, listen, we need to show everybody real quick. Can you swing around? This JT brought us these wonderful donuts. JT, can you bring them in the box again? He brought...
Your email's as old as me.
That's right. I got my email address when Terry was born. That's right. That's right. Donuts. Look at them all. Wonderful, delicious donuts. So Terry will bring them home to my beautiful wife, my daughter Terry. Look at those, Tammy. Good donuts for tomorrow. Of course, the boys will come back. Timmy and Tommy will definitely take some home because they'll take some home to Shawnee. And then, of course, I'm hoping Mr. Gino will take some home for his folks. He got permission to leave the nest today. He did. He had to beg the wife. I wonder if the wife's watching. See, Gino was a big help. Thank you, Gino, too. They were carrying all this stuff away, which is really nice. And I think we did have fun. And, of course, I'm going to say one last goodbye to Theo, who was watching and got his stuff in Canada. Oh, I was going to put the sound effect in, but we're not running the sound effect. Oh, wait a minute. There's a button that got out of that box of 60. We'll have to put that in. Oh, one last thing. I want to show you this. This is important. Zoom in, please. Big Joe is here. I had these on the table to give back to him. Do you see these 6 chips? Big Joe is here. These are the sound chips for Gottlieb games with speech, starting with the Mars, God of War was the first one, then Devil's Dare, and Black Hole. Haunted House didn't use them. there was only a few that used this chip. Joe asked me if the 2 chips with the tape on them were taken out of customers' boards. We tested them in the Mars. Both of these are bad. A 3rd chip he gave me was bad. So the 2 customer chips were bad and that, but these 3 were good. So out of the 6 chips, and you know what? These chips are so expensive. One company was making these chips. That's all they made were these chips. I did a little research on it. They thought they were going to be rich because that chip could say all these different words by vocalizing them, taking parts of it. It was an amazing idea, but of course they don't really sound really. It's really robotic. It's not a great sound, but they thought they were going to be rich. The company that made them has long gone bankrupt. They lost everything. Just like me. The people will dance on my grave, though. I wonder if they did here. But anyway, interesting history. 40 years later, the chips some of them are still working. 3 of them are not. Uh-oh, Joe's not going to be a happy camper, is he? But anyway, thanks again, guys. I appreciate it. We will see you later this week. I have a video. Oh, Euler, thank you very much. That again, you gave us some money. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you joined us in the chat. I think everybody had fun. We're going to clean up and do some stuff. And then next Saturday is the next sale at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, so everybody can participate. And lastly, I'm going to try to get an edited video up tomorrow afternoon, late afternoon or early evening. Good night for now, folks. See you later. Thanks again for watching tonight, folks. This video will be available for you to view again and also read the chat. Good night for now.